Oh, hello. I guess I'm recording. So, yeah, hello. I'm recording. This is a bit different because I'm recording audio over the footage of me, Al, Bob, and Mafoo going end raiding because someone, Mafoo, uh, wouldn't go on his PS5. It wasn't his fault, to be fair, and do the audio thing that makes him heard. So, yeah, then I just recorded the video without audio, so now I guess I'm talking over this. So, yeah, that's fun. So, here we are, in the end and stuff. Not sure what I'm meant to be saying. So, there I was, checking my inventory, and then I went to mine end stone, and then I was heading towards a return gateway. And also, there's a bit in a minute which you might want to see.
There was two things.
What do you want?
So I just muted it.
Oh,
So if you do it again, it should say unmute.
okay. Wait, so you can mute it from the entire... What do you want? Albert, what is it? Okay, goodbye. Yeah. For some reason, that was the only bit of the video where I recorded audio, even though my mic wasn't turned on. But I suspect it was because I know at that moment... Oh, Mafoo left. Al Bob invited me to a party, and... Oh, there we go. Al Bob's punching me. So yeah, Al Bob invited me to a party, and I guess it must have automatically turned my microphone on. So, yeah, that's weird. And so off we flew into the wilderness of the end, looking to find an end city that hasn't yet been raided. Yeah, it took a while. Yeah, this was the first end city I found that hasn't been raided yet. I was 6,000 blocks out. Although, to be fair, that is quite a good distance to find an end city that hasn't been raided yet, because these days they're usually like tens of thousands of blocks out. I don't know. But anyway, there I was. So I took the elytra. I haven't explained why we're end raiding yet. Then I took the diamonds like a good person. But yeah, basically what's happening is all the stuff that we don't want, like iron tools and ingots and saddles, sometimes go to Al Bob because, you know, he's like the dustbin. He picks up all the rubbish. And then all the diamond stuff, which doesn't have curses on it, goes to Mafoo to sell at his shop. That's the whole point of this end bust. Yeah, I was at 12,000 blocks before I found another end city that hasn't been rated yet. So, yeah, this is the kind of distance we have to travel to find unrated end cities in Bobcraft these days. Because, you know, I do a lot of end busting. I haven't done so for a while, though. But anyway, I opened the chest, saw 2 diamonds, took them. Then I fell. And then I walked around for a bit. And then I flew back up, and I flew into a wall. Didn't take much damage though. And then I opened a chest, and I noticed the helmet had curse on it. I think it was Curse of Vanishing. And then I left a diamond for Al Bob because I'm generous, and he was also begging. And then I took the chest plate. Take the chest plate, Braden. Thank you. Thank you. And then I put it in a shulker box because that's what I'm doing. It was at this point Mafoo left. I now had this much in my shulker box, so I was doing good. Good, getting items for Mafoo. And then I closed my shulker box. And then I checked a chest. This is the wrong moment, isn't it? Yeah, wait a minute. I'll be back. Ah, there we go. So I was checking my shulker, and the dishwasher joined. So that's fun. It was then that dishwasher left. Hello, here I am. I decided to skip ahead to this bit because this is one of the last end cities we raided this video. Well, not the last, but one of the last, because it took me a very long time after that. Ooh, diamonds. And yeah, it took... Ooh, more diamonds. Yeah, it took me a very long time after this to find another end city. I had to travel about 10,000 blocks to find another end city after this one. So, yeah. Yeah, there we go. I told you. 10,000 blocks to find the next end city. That was some incredible bad luck there. But let's watch me raid this end city, I guess. So I mined a wall. Good. Oh yeah, then Dishwasher rejoined. I was about to call him Twitchwasher. I found an extremely good shovel, apparently. And then I put them in the shulker. The shulker was doing extremely good, by the way. Lovely jubbly. That is a good looking shulker. And then I checked a chest and put my junk inside it. Hurry up. And then I checked another chest and it was rubbish. Good. Ooh, exciting part. Exciting part. Watch this. So I was flying. I saw an end city. About to get to it. And then my elytra broke and I fell into the void. And then I teleported to Albob. On the brink of time. I was on about 1 heart. Please tell me how many hearts I was on in the comments section. But yeah, the important thing is I had to backtrack about 9,000 blocks to get to Albob, and Dishwasher just said something. Okay, let's see what was happening. So, Dishwasher joined, and I was like, hi again, and he was like, hey, and... Okay, so I was like, hi again, and he was like, hey, and then he was like, I'm un-AFK, that's hard to say, and I was like, lovely, and he was like, what are you going to do for today's video? And then he was like, thanks for answering, because I didn't see it, and then Dave or Steve, Albob, whatever, was like, you're welcome, and then I was like, end busting, and he was like, can I join? And Albob was like, 9! And then Dishwasher sent a sad face, because 9 is German for no, because Albob is obsessed with German, not sure why. And then I was like, this is slaves work for Mafoo, you wouldn't want to join. I mean, end busting is quite boring, the only good parts are when you find elytras and good loot. Like all that gold ingots. Actually, that loot's quite terrible. That's just the kind of stuff for Albob. Okay, so then, where was I? Oh yeah. So this is slaves work for Mafoo, you wouldn't want to join, and he was like, but I want to be part of the video at least, and he was like, you are, and then I was like, you are in the chat, my friend, and then he was like, I mean, spec you, watch you and Albob, do it, and then Albob was like, 9! And then I was like, we're nearly done anyway. This is a very short video, isn't it? The actual recording was 59 minutes long, but I figure you wouldn't want to watch that. So anyway, then, let's see, I was like, we're nearly done now anyway, and he was like, are you going to make another video today? And I was like, no, and Albob was like, make, because he corrects people's spellings. And then I was like, tomorrow's last day of 1.20 though, and he was like, oh, and there we go. Mac is a noun, I'm absolutely devastated because of that. Make is a verb. Can you make another video today? Read the rest of it while it's on pause. Okay, now let's see. So, make is a verb. Can you make another video today just for me? He was begging, and I was like, no. And then Albob was like, 9! Oh. And then Albob died, and then... Oh, wait a minute. It will be back in a minute, I promise you. And then he was like, get my point? Not... Oh, yeah, right. So I was like, whoops, 9! And then he was like, oh, whoops is an interesting answer. Then, oh, as in he understands. And then he was like, well, then I guess I'm just very unlucky. And I was like, I might if I have time. And he was like, yay, I so believe you, I don't. And he was like, oh, well. And I was like, I said maybe. And he was like, in Brayton language, it means absolutely not, never in my life. I'll ever do that disgusting thing for dishwasher. Get my point? And Bob was like, yeah. And then I was like, so you don't want it to happen? And he was like, sure. And then... This is a long speech bubble to say. And then... Oh, I think he changed his mind. Ooh, diamonds. And a... Great. But still, diamonds! And it was at this point I decided to end the video after I checked its very rubbish chest. So, yeah, please subscribe. Limited amount of time. Hello. Yeah, subscribe. And, goodbye. Dishwasher's saying something. Subscribe!